Hey guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at 55% level 1 Link's LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the Dokkan Fest LR INT Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So we'll go through his kit first, as always, and then we'll jump into the showcase. So his leader skill, we have GT Heroes or Full Power category Key plus 3, 170% of stats, and then the additional 30% is for Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans. So the additional 30% buff for this guy is definitely very, very expansive. As long as you're on GT Heroes or Full Power and you're a Hybrid Saiyan or a Pure Saiyan, you get the full 200%, which is pretty nice. Super attack effects. We have the 12 key effect, which is raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy, and greatly lowers attack. The 18 key effect raises defense for 4 turns and then causes mega colossal damage to enemy. So 4 turns is pretty good. I mean, you're going to have two turns of the stack being active for Goku, right? The passive is a miraculous Saiyan fighter at his peak. Pretty refreshing not to see a passive cover the entire screen, but it doesn't mean it's bad. Key plus 3 and attack and defense plus 150% at the start of turn. Then he gets an additional key plus 1 per key sphere obtained. That's a pretty good key mechanic. Then he gets an additional attack plus 70% when performing a super attack and high chance performing a critical hit if it is an ultra super attack. So there's really not a big need to give this character crit if you get dupes for this guy. He has crit built into his kit and the pre-transform state, and then as you guys will see, he also has crit built into the post-transformation as well. Then he gets an additional attack plus 70% within the same turn and an additional defense plus 70% for 3 turns after receiving or evading an attack. So even if he dodges the attack, it's still going to be active, which is nice. And then he reduces damage received by 20%, and then he gets an additional defense plus 70% and an additional damage reduction of 20% as the first attacker in turn. So if he's in the first slot, he's getting 70% more defense and 20% more damage reduction. So he'll have a total of 40% damage reduction in slot 1 plus a healthy amount of defense. This is certainly not a character in the pre-transform state that is going to just be sitting in slot 1 and soaking up like every single point of damage and not take any damage. Like, you're not putting this guy in front of like red zone fusion Zamasu turn 1 and he's tanking double digits. This is not going to work that way. He'll take damage, but he should be able to at least withstand like that first initial turn, which is then going to lead into his active skill, or his standby, which we'll take a look in a second. Links, we have Super Saiyan, Shocking Speed, GT, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Roar, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. And then in terms of categories, Super Saiyan 4 Goku historically has been on a lot of teams. GT Heroes, Full Power, Pure Saiyan, Goku Family, Giant Ape Power, Turtle School, Miraculous Awakening, Bond of Friendship, Accelerated Battle, Battle of Fate, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Bond of Parent and Child, Earthbred Fighters, Transformation Boost, Kamehameha, All Out Struggle, Connected Hope, Entrusted Will, and Power of Wishes. How many categories is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 19 categories he's on. That is pretty insane. All right, so he of course has a standby skill here. So the Saiyan Power, no, let me just go to this first. The standby mode. So can be activated after the character receives an attack 5? Yeah, it's hard to see the numbers are so small. 5 or more times in battle once only. And then he goes to standby for 4 turns, during which charge count increases by 2 per INT or Rainbow Key Sphere obtained by allies and by 1 per type Key Sphere obtained by allies. So as long as you get hit 5 times with this guy, he can go into the standby, which is nice because there's no turn restriction, right? So if you start out with this guy in the first rotation and you get hit 5 times in turn 1, turn 3 he can go into the standby, which is pretty good. All right, so then, depending on how much key you've accumulated and the charge counter, you can either go back into like the normal Super Saiyan 4 form, or you can transform into Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku, which is a great name. It's 30 or more to get the transformation. It's going to be probably pretty tough to not get this, to be honest. But in the meantime, you are going to be standing by into Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Majub. Who can attack, which we'll take a look at here with the passive. Oob's Resolve. Unable to attack. Defense plus 300%. Reduces damage received by 10% per type key sphere obtained, and guards all attacks with 3 or more type key spheres obtained for 1 turn from start of turn. So the first turn you get this guy out, which is really all you need with this character, because on the next turn you're going to just transform into full power anyway. He'll have guard, he'll have damage reduction, and he'll have a ton of defense. This guy's going to be pretty tough to hurt. And then on top of that, he's giving all allies ki +3 and defense plus 70% for 2 turns. So even on the other rotation, this character is supporting, which is pretty insane. On top of that, he does randomly change key spheres of a certain type, int excluded, to int key spheres, and then he nullifies unarmed super attacks aimed at this character, which is not like a super mega crazy ability, but it's nice to have that. This character obviously is just supposed to be like a super tanky character. Obviously with him being Oob, he does change a lot of links here, so he picks up solid support, tough as nails, and fused fighter. And then, again, assuming that you have the 30 required charge counters, he does go ahead and transforms into full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku here, who's definitely very good. Let's take a look at what he's able to do. So full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku is 12 ki, raise attack and defense for 1 turn, colossal damage, and greatly lowers attack. 18 ki, we have a greatly raise attack for 1 turn, and then raises defense for 4 turns. So like he sort of retains that same mechanic from the pre-transform state. And then he does mega colossal damage to the enemy. All right, so let's go over to the passive. Here is where we are used to these long passives now. So he recovers 77% HP once only, so it's essentially a full heal. You're most of the time not going to be under 23% HP when you're getting this, but yeah, 77% HP for all intents and purposes is more often than not going to be a full heal. And then he guards all attacks for 1 turn from start of turn and performs a critical hit for 3 turns. So for the first 2 rotations this character is on, he will be critting, which again is another argument against giving this character crit. Then he gets 7 ki, an attack and defense plus 200% the start of turn. Then he gets an additional ki plus 2, yeah, ki plus 7, ki plus 2 per int or rainbow key sphere obtained. And he gets an additional ki plus 1 per type key sphere obtained. So, I mean, long story short, this character's not going to be struggling for ki at all. I would be very, very hard pressed to find any situation where this character is actually under like a real leader skill where he'd struggle for ki whatsoever. Then he gets attack plus 150% when performing a super attack, and he has a great chance of performing a critical hit if it is an ultra super attack, which again is really only going to be valid after the second rotation where this character is on, but it's probably going to be pretty tough to not just straight up kill the enemy within the, like, not within the first 2 turns of this character being on the team after you've gotten the transformed version of this character out, because that's already going to be like a decent amount into the fight. Then he gets an additional attack plus 59% and performs a critical hit when ki is 24. So again, more crits there. Then he gets an additional defense plus 77% for 5 turns after receiving or evading an attack, including super attack. And then he reduces damage received by 25%. That's just baseline. And then he gets an additional defense plus 77% and an additional damage reduction of 25% as the first attacker in a turn. So basically, you put this guy in slot 1, he's got the 50% damage reduction, he's got a ton of defense. For the first turn, he is guarding, and remember, he's getting the 4 turns of defense from his 18 key super attack effect. So this guy is, he's going to have a tough time dying. That's what I'll say here. He does maintain the same links in full power Super Saiyan 4 mode as he does in the original form. And of course, the categories are going to be the same here, so... we are going to be using him on his own team, just, for the purposes of having the most footage that we can get of him. So that's going to be the, GT Heroes and Full Power category. And we're going to go and jump into the Cell Red Zone stage, just, a longer stage so we can get as much footage as possible, get the, easy transformation, hopefully, into Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And we are also going to be bringing the support memory. There's no reason not to bring the GT support memory when you're running like a full GT team almost, so... Let's go ahead and we will jump in. By the way, the friend is also 55% and his links are pretty low level. So it's pretty similar to mine. So, oops, that's not what I meant to do. I have to jump back in now. Let's see. Okay, let's go back here. Should be able to find the same friend, I believe. It was this one? It was actually a guest. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and jump in with this, and I will unmute the game because we can't have that music playing here. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. Oh, we have the auto on. Alright, I guess we should watch this. I haven't seen this in a while. It's just because not a ton of GT characters releasing here and there, right? So we'll get this animation in. And then I think I'll unskip the animations. Although this Goku doesn't have an intro, but whatever. Okay, so obviously the goal is going to be to get one of the Super Saiyan 4s next to these guys. So I'll probably just do this and I'll float Gohan off. This is fine. Let's just do it like this. Now, I'd prefer not to go through this mega fast. We'll see how this plays out. The one thing I'm concerned with is the Cell can be stunned. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped into the Cell stage. Because, like, the first 3 phases of this character's stage can be stunned. Which means we're not going to be able to easily get the hits in that we need to go into the standby mode, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Gohan can stun, right? I think Ultimate Gohan can stun, so it would be annoying if he stunned, actually. It's like every time I bring Gohan to something, he lets me down in some way. It's every single time. Because I was looking through this guy's team, the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku's team, and it's like, you would think there'd be more viable options than there are, but you actually don't have that many, like, yeah, you actually did stun him. God damn it, I just hate this character. You actually don't have as many, like, viable options as you would think for this team. Okay, so 171,000 defense. Remember, when we do sort of like go into the attack phase here, that is going to give him the additional 70% defense in slot 1, plus he's got the 40% damage reduction. Okay, so we can go ahead and give him... Do we want to give him this? Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Let's just do this. And then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. Alright, let's see. So we're starting out with basically a 5 million attack stat there. Okay, remember, we are not getting some of the additional attack because we weren't hit in slot 1. So, I mean, that's a pretty big buff, too, that we're missing out on, because it is a multiplicative buff. But he's not getting that, of course, here. Because Beast Gohan decided to stun the boss. And then the friend is at 5.3 with the 24 key super there. So you guys will notice in 2 turns from now when we come back onto this rotation, Super Saiyan 4 Goku's defense should be a significant bit higher because we are going to get the 4 turn stack for him from the Super Tech effect. Okay. Let's just rotate you off. Do we want to do this? Yeah, whatever. Well, I'm actually going to do this. Well, the key is pretty bad here. Whatever. Alright, all we need to do here is to get to the next turn and have Cell attack 5 times in slot 1. Boom, easy. And we'll get the standby condition activated. Alright. How many times does the second form still even attack per turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all you gotta do, Cell, is take 5 of those 6 attacks that you do per turn and just aim them in slot 1. It's easy. Then we're good to go. It's as simple as that. Yeah, Beast slash, I don't even know if I want to call him, I never call him Beast, but LR Ultimate Gohan. He always finds some way to, like, screw up my video. Alright, okay, we only have 2 attacks in slot 1 because he's healing. Let's do this. We do have a pretty good link set shared here with the 8th anniversary GT character. Alright, let's do this. This will be a pretty good array of Q for Goku there. Let's do this, just to get the Cell out of here, and then Beast Gohan and do nothing at the end. Alright, 1. That's going to give him the extra attack. So yeah, he's up to 7.16. You notice it's a pretty big difference. Get that multiplicative attack buff from getting hit first. Also has a bunch higher defense now, plus we are getting the 4 turn raise again on the 18 key. Actually kind of wish Cell would have supered there, but whatever. Okay, so we need to get hit 3 more times now. We are going to have the friend Goku on the other rotation. I guess it is possible that Perfect Cell, the AGL one, will attack a bunch of times in the front. These guys are going to kill him, yeah. We're actually going to make... Are we going to make it through this fight without getting the... without getting the transformation? We actually might. That sucks. Alright, how many times do we attack in the front, pal? 3. Okay, well, we have a pretty good link set here with the 7th anniversary character. 6 out of 7 links. 233k defense. Unfortunately, he is very bad. How does this always happen? How does the key always so bad? Alright, let's just do this. Save those int orbs for next turn, I guess. Oh, this is actually going to hurt a lot. Oh. Okay, I've got the 55% dodge there, I guess. So the one, like, sort of weakness about this Goku is the first attack that he takes per turn. Well, it's pretty much per turn. It's not even per turn. It's like every other turn is going to do a lot of damage. Because he ends up getting that, I believe it's what, the 70% defensive, multiplicative defensive raise for the first hit he gets every 3 turns. So that was actually not a good scenario for that Goku. But if you guys did also notice, we did end up picking up the attack and defensive buff, even though we dodged, because there was no like attack or defensive indication there where he got hit after that. Okay, he's not attacking 3 times in slot 1. That's good. Let's hit this. Slowly but surely, we're making our way to this transformation, man. At some point, it's gonna happen. Yeah. So that he didn't attack in the first slot, so we are missing out on the attack buff. Yeah. There's a super. Okay. 45k, not bad. Okay. All right. So this guy only needs to get hit one more time. Are we even gonna get it? Nah, this guy's dead. I'm gonna have to jump back in, man. Am I? If they don't crit, I think we should be okay, actually. Don't crit. Please. Oh. Okay. Well. I mean, we know that first attack's gonna be a super. Let's do this. I don't even want to really do much damage with these guys. Let's do this. Do that. And let's just get as little key for Gohan as possible, but he active skilled here, so I don't know. I didn't really have a choice here. Like, Goku would have taken a lot of damage in slot 1 from this cell, I think. Ideally, I would like to not kill. So Super Saiyan 4 Goku, yeah, I was gonna say Super Saiyan 4 Goku out of slot 1 is significantly worse because he misses out on his extra stats plus damage reduction. Okay, nice. Ultimate Gohan being Ultimate Gohan there didn't kill him. Nice. Oh my god, he's not attacking in the front. Are you serious? And we got debuffed in the prior turn. Look how low our defense is, 137. I am going to do this intentionally just so that we don't kill. There's no way he's supering right away, right? This is such a pathetic showcase. Nothing has gone my way in the showcase. Alright. I don't even, like, there's not even, like, harder events we can go into here. Like, there's no long content in the game. It doesn't exist. Alright, final phase here. Like, I don't really know what you want from me. Can't even go to Oob yet. That's cool. Alright, well, let's do this. I gotta put him in slot 1. Like, it's where this character's supposed to be. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we're just doing it like this, and then if we... I mean, regardless what happens, we're jumping back in for another one because we didn't even get the standby, which is insane. This sucks. this sucks. I guess I'll jump into the Frieza fight. Is that gonna give us a better chance? Let's do that. All right, give us a triple super into a counter and kill him. This is now the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta showcase. Okay. Go ahead, super. Oh my god, he actually did. Alright. That's pretty good. Okay, well, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just stole the showcase there. I think we actually should be able to go into Oob here, but like, it doesn't matter at this point. What is this, like a turn 10 Oob or something? It took us 10 turns to get hit 5 times. Okay.
Super Saiyan power. 全部俺に分けてくれ。フルパワー状態のスーパーサイヤ人砲だったの。俺は絶対に負けねえ。
Okay. So, now that we're Oob, did he just not change any orbs? I feel like he just changed 0 orbs. I mean, this is 40% damage reduction, plus we have guard and stuff. Yeah, whatever, we win. Alright, let's move on to, I guess we'll jump into the Frieza fight, I guess. I don't know. All right, so here we go. We're jumping back into, well, not back into, but we're jumping into the Frieza fight here. This is going to be a lot easier and better for us because Ultimate Loser is in slot 7. So even if he wants to, he can't mess up our showcase now. Rotations are pretty good. We have essentially exactly what I want right away here. Unfortunately, Frieza attacking in the front, but it doesn't really matter as long as we get the 2 hits in right here. 171k defense right away. Let's hit that. Then we can give you guys some stacks too. And then we should be able to give you a stack. Yep, nice. Okay. So 6.4. This is without the extra attack buff from getting hit, which is going to trigger right after we attack this guy. There it is. All right, so 1, 2. Now we need to get hit 3 more times. Okay. I mean, this is turning out infinitely better already than the cell stage. All right, so I guess these guys will probably just take out Frieza. They have, I think, 25 additional, so the odds of them giving us an additional here are super high. I think even a normal would kill because they're effective against all types. Yeah, Frieza's dead. Okay, then we also have the friend.
さてそろそろ全開でいくかな。言っとくがおめえなんかに天下は取らせねえからな。
The friend is still 55%, but he does have a bit higher link levels than the other friend did. Nothing too crazy. We should be able to just hit this. And then I guess we just want to kill this guy. Alright, so this is actually nice that he's not attacking in the front here, because I think if he, like, slot 1, attack 1, did an AoE, it could have potentially done a lot of damage to this guy. So for him to be able to attack first and get hit first, I guess is really, really good. I mean, he's probably dead though, right, from this character? Alright, so both Gokus have been hit twice. Yeah, he's dead. Alright, third form Frieza, please. Please attack 3 times in slot 1, please. Please, 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 please. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, nobody cares. Okay, this is good. Perfect. It's actually attacking 4 times. That's fine, in case we end up dodging one with the 5 dodge, I guess. I think I'm going to do this and save the yellow orbs for the Super Saiyan 4s. So yeah, I mean, notice the pretty significant jump in defense. This is a combination of the 3-turn 70% passive, right when he gets hit, on top of the 4-turn defensive raise from the 18-key super attack effect. That's pretty good. I mean, 380,000 defense, 55% with 40% damage reduction in slot 1. I'll take that. It's not horrible. Let's just do we want to kill this guy here? I guess so. I don't know. Okay, there's the attack. Get the extra attack buff. 9.3. That's pretty good. I will take that. All right. Hit one more time. Okay, good. There we go. So now we have... This should be not... This should be like almost nothing, right? Yeah. Now we have the standby condition fulfilled. So on the next turn, we can go into... Ooh. Actually, probably shouldn't have tried to kill this guy on this turn, which is possible we still don't do it, but I prefer not to kill him here. Please don't kill him. Oh my god, dude. We're gonna kill him. Gohan's gonna kill him. Gohan is actually going to ruin the showcase again. Give me like one normal. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get the transformation. What do you guys want me to do? Like, this character was designed with the Omega Shenron event in mind, right? That's the event this character was designed for, and it's not even out. Like, what do they want us to do? Oh. All right. 414. That's pretty good. That's the difference in links for this. I mean, links really do make a pretty big difference here. GT and Prepare for Battle both give defense, right? So we're getting... Yeah, so it's 6% defense there, and then Prepare for Battle is giving 3%. I mean, it's only 9%, but I mean, it's still pretty good. Sure, let's do this. I'm actually not going to do a lot with this character. And then you can stack it. You're not a damage dealing character anyway, so let's do this. Okay, that's... I mean, we have the... Would prefer it if we were able to super first, but... Oh, it's not that bad. Okay. 8 million from him. Okay. I mean, he's looking pretty good. He took less damage than I thought he would take there. I guess, yeah, the 40% damage reduction. Like, 400k defense there is not that impressive looking, but when you factor in the 40% damage reduction, it's not bad. Keep in mind, though, if we had supered first with this Goku, then we would have had the extra defensive raise for the 4 turns. And then when you get dupes on him, you can start getting additionals and more defense. So it gets pretty good for this guy in slot 1, I think. Okay, so we'll be able to exchange into Oob here. I'm actually going to try and not kill him again on this turn, so that we can end the video with the full power versus full power Frieza here. Just make sure this is, yeah, okay. Okay, so, oh, the orb changing did come through for us there, actually. That's pretty good. We got a bunch of INT orbs. Remember, Oob gets 10% damage reduction per type key sphere. So we're actually able to get 70% damage reduction from this. And we're also going to be able to fill up the charge meter by, what is this, 18 with just getting this, because it's 2 per INT key sphere and then it's 2 per rainbow key sphere. So look at the charge meter on the right side. Yeah, I mean, look how easy it is to get that filled up. We're 12 away from getting full power Super Saiyan 4. Like, it's so easy to do. So Oob's at 420,000 defense. Oob has 70% damage reduction, and he's guarding. And he nullifies unarmed supers. And he's supporting 70% defense, and I believe it's 3 key. Yeah, 3 key and 70% defense for 2 turns. So even on the next turn, we're going to be able to get that support active. I'm actually gonna, so I want to intentionally hold back with this character. I feel like we won't kill him anyway. I want to play this. I'd rather not do that. I mean, we have no choice, huh? We wouldn't die from this, right? There's no way we would die from this. Nah, we're fine doing this. We'll get same type orbs here to heal up a little bit. Like, if Frieza supers in slot 2, would we die? The answer is no. Alright, let's see. Alright, this is probably going to do like 250, 300. Let's see. 330, yeah. We're fine. Okay, so now we'll be able to finish this Frieza off next turn, and then we'll be able to come back to this turn with the super full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Perfect. This actually worked out perfectly. Let's go ahead and actually have Gohan do this. Okay. Alright, so this will take out Frieza here, and we'll be able to end, we should be able to end the video with the full power Goku on the next turn. Again, he's essentially untouchable once you get into full power form. Even at 55% level 1 links, I don't really think this Frieza even has a slight chance of even damaging us. Like, if he supers in slot 1 right away, is he even going to do more than double digits? He might. But it's like, there's really nothing that exists in the game that is able to really even scratch the transformed full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's just so stupid. All right, here we go. Okay, I mean, might as well pop all of these, right?
俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。そろそろお手芸本気を出して決戦も決戦、超最終決戦といこうじゃねえか。
All right, we have God out now. So it looks pretty unimpressive that he's sitting at 206k defense here. But keep in mind, he's at 50% damage reduction, and he's guarding, and he's getting a ton of extra defense when he gets hit here. So let's go ahead. I guess we just grab this. You should probably just give him full key, right? It says showcase. And we can grab that. All right, let's see how we do here. Things are looking fine. Let's just do this. All right, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, what do you give us here? There's the first hit. I'd really love if Frieza supered him. Oh, just 15.6 guaranteed crit. Okay. 55% level 1 links. Frieza, please super. Oh my god. Yeah, he didn't super. God damn it. All right, well, I guess we'll leave it at that. I mean, to be honest, we could, if we don't kill him on this turn, we could stand by into Oob on the next turn with the other, with the friend Super Saiyan 4 Goku. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think of this character at 55%. Again, I think the major issue right now for this guy is just the fact that there's like very minimal amounts of long content that exist in the game. I mean, this character was essentially designed with the Omega Shenron event in mind, right? But that stage doesn't exist yet on Global, so when that comes out, we'll be able to test this guy again in there. But until that happens, like, yeah, we just lose because Goku is not guarding anymore, and I haven't built him up at all. But yeah, definitely a big fan of the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I think he's a really, really good unit. I think his animations are top tier. His we actually lived, the hell. Oh yeah, because the I forgot about the survive attack mechanic. His animations are top tier. The OST is top tier. Everything is essentially top tier for this guy. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.